What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Romantic Mr. Anime 343. Back at it once again, and hold on just a second. I gotta freaking let a guest on here.
Cock-a-doodle pussy!
It's good to have you here, dude.
Yes, and it's so fantastic to be here. Speaking of fapping, what is today's subject?
It's open chat since this one's kind of long overdue.
It's an open legs. I mean, open chat. My kind of chat. Giggity-goo. Well, first off, let's talk about video games for a moment because I've been playing a game. It's an indie project and it's still getting updates. Like I just finished the first half of the game or whatever. I have to now wait for it to get another patch to continue the story. But have you heard? You've probably seen it, but have you heard of Subverse?
I don't think I have.
So picture it. You play as a captain who is a mixture of Deadpool and Space Dandy. Now, you also got a hot android who is basically, well, just a sexy android. I really don't know who she could relate to when it comes to this, but
Or
you also
if I could
got
make
like,
a suggestion there, Dio, how about Six from Tripping the Rift?
oh yeah, right. Thanks for reminding me. So yeah, like, she's basically that, but she has more of an android voice and her boobs are bigger. And so you also got let's see who else.
Okay.
You also got an Cutie, an outer galactic space demon chick who's sexy as fuck, and she's a space pirate. You also got Charon, a wolf girl. You got like a elf chick. There's a TD girl who's like a short stack, which is absolutely hilarious because, well, okay, so this whole entire game is raunchy, is lewd, it doesn't take itself seriously whatsoever. There's sex jokes on top of more sex jokes. Like there are several ships in the shape of a penis where there's like one warship that literally is basically a giant penis shooting a giant beam of, laser energy, whatever, baby batter onto a planet. It sounds stupid, it is, but that's the best part about it. It's the good kind of stupid. It's raunchy. It's hilarious. And by the way, it does have a good, interesting plot. I'm not just talking about the boobs either. I'm talking about an actual, like it is a dumb plot, but it's still interesting where it kind of grabs your attention. Because what's funny is, as I'm playing this, there's the antagonist called the Veiled, and they believe in purity, where anything and all things lustful must be exterminated.
Oh God!
Yes,
I bet
and
you,
his
I bet you if the Twitter freaking Puritans actually caught wind of this, they
oh
would
oh fun
actually.
fact. Oh well, fun fact. They did like 2 years ago when it first launched, but though it hasn't really been said talked about by these losers. But here's what's funny. This game is not deep or philosophical by any stretch of the word. However, it has its moments where you watch it, it's like, this kind of sort of sounds like this and that. Because, yeah, again, you got the Veiled, who flat out is basically BlackRock or the Twitter Puritans. So it's like, we need to get rid of, these lustful things. Hell, the Veil literally exterminates an entire species if they don't bend to their will and are too horny on main. Like here's one. So the TD, this is a bunch of short people, aka you got Sova, the short stack, who her race they used to have a public orgies. And again, this game doesn't take itself seriously. A lot of things are just flat out stupid and it's hilarious. But yeah, so they had orgies in public. It was their culture.
Oh
But
yeah.
the veil came in and said, "Hey, you gotta stop this or we exterminate you." So they stopped. And here's what's so hilarious. So as they stopped, they decided to come up with something different, a blood sport where it's like a death battle between you and your opponent, and you killed each other. And what makes this so hilarious is, like I said, it's not a deep or philosophical game, but it does have moments where you kind of can't help but think. And Sova smashes like she's a warrior chick. She loves fighting, drinking, and sex. Like she's best girl next to Keely, the demon chick. But though, as she is, smashing the dude's brains in, she calls everyone who's cheering her on, "You suck, you're a bunch of pussies." Like, that was literally her word. And it's like, she points out, like, it's funny how this is okay, but showing some tits is not. And it is true, because you look at, the West, mostly it's the West, where we can have Mortal Kombat where you can rip someone's head and shove it right up their ass and make them explode in guts and blood and all sorts of gory bullshit. But as soon as there's some thigh showing, they panic. Like, they will sit, BlackRock and the Twitter Puritans, they will complain about how, it's inappropriate, it's misogynist, whatever, and yet the blood and the guts, perfectly fine. You can see guts, but you can't see a side boob. That is their batshit logic.
Well,
But
anyway, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab something real quick. Okay.
okay, I keep everyone occupied then.
Yep.
But anywho, so besides that, I do want to point out that this, and holy crap, Mr. A's camera is frozen. I don't know if it's just his camera or his Wi-Fi, but either way, yeah. So I'm going to repeat this once he gets. Oh, yo, send me a link. I can't get in Discord. Alright, well, sadly I can't really do anything with that. But though, like I was saying, I highly recommend you play, or everyone play, Subverse, because it is much better. And I know this is probably going to be controversial, but I don't care. This is much better than what you call it, Baldur's Gate 3. Alright, because wait, he's back. Wait, is he? Like, I don't know if he's back or not. I heard a noise. Yesterday. Hey, I think that was just background noise. Like, I don't know if he came in or what, because again, his camera is actually now sort of funky. But no. So, like I said, Baldur's Subverse is much better than Baldur's Gate 3, and the main reason is simple: you at least get to have sex with beautiful women. They at least get to look like beautiful women. Meanwhile, Baldur's Gate 3, it's like, oh, we get to have sex with a bear. Again, I'm going to repeat basically what I just said to Mr. A to get, see what his input is, but overall, though, Subverse, again, pretty good game, doesn't take itself seriously. It knows it's funny, it knows it's screwed up in multiple ways, but it doesn't care. It's here for the lulz. Okay, there he is.
Yeah, hold on. Besides, I gotta add somebody else here. So, yeah, it turns out Shadow's no longer joining us. So,
See. Well, hey, Fire King. I don't know if you're still here or what, but
Hello. What's up?
yeah, I just got done talking about Subverse, but kind of branching off one thing. So I highly recommend you play Subverse instead, because at least you get to have sex with beautiful, hot, galactic space babes, and not fuck a goddamn bear like you can in Baldur's Gate, or see an ugly ass, troll woman thing getting plowed by a werewolf, or any of the other shit. Because I'm pretty sure you've seen the news of Baldur's Gate. They were praising it, saying, "Oh, it is so unapologetically horny. I love it." The game journals were basically jizzing in their diapers, praising this shit, saying, "Oh my god, I love how unapologetically horny this game is." Meanwhile, hold on. Divinity 2 still better than Bear Gate. Yeah, there you go. Any game is better than Baldur's Gate. But well, one thing that pisses me off, and for those who don't know, I'm bi-fucking sexual. Alright? And so I seen this post where someone's talking about the whole Baldur's Gate 3 thing. And it's like the difference is Japan's fan service is disgusting and inappropriate and blah blah blah. But this Baldur's Gate 3 is queer friendly. No, it's not. No, it's not. We
By the way, Mr. Enemy.
Oh, go on, King.
Okay. By the way, Mr. Anime, I was actually going to announce it myself when more people come on your streams, but that's okay. I was just going to wait for more people anyway, so I can announce it better. Because yeah.
Alright, but no. Like it's just absolutely disgusting. It's like no, Baldur's Gate 3 is not queer friendly because we do not have sex with animals. I mean, they have sex with animals. Let's face it, the wokies, the SJWs, I'm pretty sure they are well acquainted with the family dog, because they're the ones who are always trying to promote zoo and cheese pizza.
Yeah, don't get me started on that, because how I see it, those people are absolutely disgusting.
Oh, by all means, they are disgusting. And rightfully so, because they will sit there, support and praise Baldur's Gate 3, which, mind you, you can't change the face. The male face, it looks just like the female and the non-binary face, right? And but you can modify your dick. You can't modify your boobs though, but your penis you can modify, because of course you can. And it's like, okay, so just imagine if this was a woman. You could modify the woman's boobs. The same people who are praising this stupid game will be saying this game is sexist, misogynistic. Hell, they were crying about fucking anime games. They even cried about Subverse when it was coming out a few years ago in 2020, saying this game was misogynistic and yada yada yada. And Dark Plague.
All because they worship the cult of fucking Anita Sarkeesian.
Oh yeah, oh, I'm glad you brought that up, because now that's a nice little transition for the greatest news ever. Feminist frequency has been disbanded.
It's about freaking time, because basically, and why they actually want a Peabody Award is beyond me.
You know, what was funny though is I didn't even know they were still. No one knew they were still relevant. Like I'm just imagining, here we are having a nice day, we're at this party, and then Anita Sarkeesian just comes in with an unwashed, body, saying, "Hey, I just want you guys to know, you sexist, misogynistic pigs, that we are, going to stop our podcast." It's like, wait, you were still relevant? You were still here? Like, I thought you were gone ages ago.
That's pretty much a coincidence, isn't it?
I mean, it's just, they aren't relevant. They never were relevant, even when they first started, because only these companies and woke assholes were paying any attention. Everyone else was just, like, oh, so you're still a thing. oh, so you're still here. I mean, granted, you can smell the feminists from a mile away since they more than likely don't believe in washing because it's like what the patriarchy wants or whatever. Just like they don't believe in shaving.
Yeah, true. But, I haven't actually shaved since, the start of freaking COVID-19.
I shave most of the time.
I always shave.
I
Me
know,
too,
because you're a femboy and, femboys don't actually have any facial hair.
Exactly. And I don't give two fucks with these damn woke assholes who slither in pretending to be a feminine man when actually they're just a limp dick, ugly ass bitch. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna be a femboy, do it properly and shave your goddamn body hair. But see, that's the difference between a real life, person versus these fake ass clout chasers.
Yep. We can actually see
Yeah,
yours,
you
the
basically
shape
saw
there.
here.
Sets. The beard is actually pretty much, my signature there. Same thing with my hat.
Yeah, you definitely need your hat.
I do shave my mustache though most of the time.
Yeah, because the sad thing is, as you can tell, I'm starting to go bald. I'm actually starting to get bald spots.
Yeah, my condolences. Thankfully, I still have.
Oh, sorry, but Mr. Anime, I think I've seen how your head looks like when you take off your hats. On some of your streams or a few. I've seen that before.
Yeah,
I know it actually.
You're just getting some freaking massive bald spots off the top of my head.
Well, I
actually have hair. I actually have really short hair, to be honest. I don't think it's balding. No, it's not really balding, to be honest.
Well, I still have all of my beautiful hair. But no,
I think it's because I'm really young, because I'm 23, so I have to wait until I get really old, like 30 or like I don't know, like maybe 40, I guess. But I'm really young, so
yeah. But anyway, though, the other thing I would also like to throw out there is, first of all, don't ever let these clowns shame you. It's like what Dave Chappelle said: your boos mean nothing, 'cause I seen what makes you cheer. And they're gonna sit there and praise Baldur's Gate 3 as if it's the greatest game ever, but yet Seren Kagura gets spat all over because, boing boing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I had no shame in actually playing freaking Senran Kagura whenever I speak on certain topics.
Well, not just that.
Oh, but Mr. Anime. Sorry, but since you like fan service games, what about Catherine? Have you ever heard of Catherine?
I got Catherine full body for the Switch.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you want fan service, I definitely suggest you play Silververse, because again, there's an actual plot. It's basically a bullet hell game, and I don't know what the other genre is called, where it's basically like you're playing chess. My character goes after your opponent, and then I beat you and shit. Like, it's like Fire Emblem. I don't know what that style of game is called, where you move your pieces around and attack. But either way, it's
for fan service. You can go ahead. Sorry, you can go ahead. Sorry, I was going to say something, but you want to go ahead. You can go ahead.
Well, the only thing I was about to say was, like, either way, it's a fun game, and it has great characters, and you actually get to fuck actual, hot women, and not bears, like in fucking Baldur's Gate 3.
Wonderful.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, okay, I'll talk then. For fan service anime, I've seen Model to Love Ru. I've seen To Love Ru, actually. It's fan service, or yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Were you about to say something, Mr. Anime?
I was about to say, if you really want to talk about begging something so bad, what about freaking Man Bear Pig for The Last of Us Part 2?
Oh God! Oh, by the way, that was basically a foot in for them, because let's face it, having sex with Abby, it was as close to bestiality as you could, because she was just so goddamn ugly. It was like you were having sex with a pug. And so it's like this was their footing, right? So now that we get to fuck basically a dog woman, we can now fuck a bear, and they praise it. But if this was an anime game, again, if this was an anime game where you could modify your boobs and you get to, have sex with hot women, this would be a completely different story.
Oh my god.
But there's one particular game that I really want to play on Steam. That seems really interesting. Mullet Mad Jack.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh God. Okay, hold on. I gotta freaking pull it up real quick.
Okay.
In fact, I'll just need a few moments just. I think I might have covered this in a stream once, but I'm willing to actually freaking. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. Go. It's on Steam though, so. Oh, we got Geek Freak.
Nice.
Anyway,
Hi.
Hey, Freaky's in the house. Woo!
Oh, welcome, dude.
How are you today?
Oh, am I?
You're
Well,
good.
I'm ticked off, to be honest.
Oh, by the way, hold on. Also, to those who live in, the East Coast, West Coast, sorry, I hope you're okay, because that hurricane apparently is going to be teabagging, California. Now, fuck, California, the wokies and shit, but to anyone who has family and stuff like that that's not woke, I hope you're, okay.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, here's Mullet Mad Jack. Oh, this looks pretty cool.
1,000 bullets.
I can't see anything.
It feels like you're watching a 90s OVA anime.
And 1 mullet.
My screen's frozen. I'm out there to say.
Moderator to take care of
I usually just want to freaking picture that as like all the freaking wolfies out there.
Stop these damn robots!
Yeah, but Mr. A, it's laggy as fuck, though.
I agree.
Sorry about that.
It's my yeah.
The connection is just really bad. So
Old school anime action.
I'll probably watch this game on the PS4. Let me get the controller.
Wish list now. Mullet Mad Jack.
Not gonna lie, that sounds pretty interesting. Also, I don't know why, but I kind of was thinking of Mike, if you know who that is.
Nope.
He's a guy who used to do creepypasta games. Not creepypasta games, but creepy things in games, reviewing the Luigi hangs himself in Luigi's Mansion, or any creepy urban legend in a game. It was pretty good. I miss him.
yeah, and also
wait,
I'm also thinking what if there was a mod for that game where you could actually have freaking Dr. Disrespect actually kind of do that kind of stuff.
Nice.
By the way, Dio, I've seen a lot of creepypasta games around in 2012 from 2012 to 2013. Like I've seen creepypastas of like Pokemon Lost Silver, Suicide Mouse, Sonic.exe, and Yoshi.exe, and let's see, Mario. Not just Mario, but there's a Mario creepypasta of like a Super Mario World on the SNES. Yeah, and Ben Drowned, Ben Drowned and Suicide Mouse. I think Suicide Mouse. But here's the thing,
It
Dio,
was
Dio,
Suicide
Dio.
Mouse, yeah.
Yeah, but Dio, let me just be honest with you. The one creepypasta that I'm really scared of are the Luna games, and Suicide Mouse combined.
Well, honestly, I kind of sort of miss the old days where games did
Suicide
have.
Mouse and the Luna games, like Luna, you play as Luna, but there's creepypastas of and Pika.
Oh yeah, hold on. With Luna, I know exactly what you're talking about because here's a fun fact. That's how I got into the MLP fandom. Like I remember watching this, the top 10 creepy games, and I kind of went down the rabbit hole, and I came across one of those top 10 PC games that you could download or whatever, and Luna was one of them, and this was like 1 in the morning. So as I'm watching this game, I kind of get freaked out because I was kind of tired. So seeing the jump scare, I was kind of, oh shit. But then I was not watching, but seeing some of the comments was like a lot of fans like, I really love this game. This is really good. Yada yada yada. Like I kept talking about these fans who are older, and so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna give this game a chance. Not game, but this show a chance. What's the worst that could happen? But it kind of jumping back to the whole creepy, game stuff. I kind of miss those days because I honestly don't think there's any more creepy, video game stuff out there, like on the same level as why is there 2 Fire Kings?
Fucking shit! The Wi-Fi is just fuck. Sorry, the Wi-Fi sucks.
Okay. That was kind of okay. Anywho, but what I was about to say before that was happening, but like no, I don't think there's any games out nowadays where there's a creepy thing that happened that shouldn't be there. Like it's not like say Luigi's Mansion, Luigi hanging himself kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, where's the fun in that? I mean, what about the creepy Easter? What about the creepy Easter eggs and stuff like that? What about those?
Yeah, and God, I remember watching that video, Fire King. Like, and not gonna lie, it was kind of, it was creepy as fuck because it's like, what the hell am I watching? I mean, apparently it's like a fan made thingy just for the sake of the creepy pasta, but it's just freaky that it just feels like it could be real, and that's what I really like about the creepy games is or the creepy urban legends and games whatever, is where there's a hint of facts in it, again like the Luigi hanging himself. Like that was an actual thing, but it wasn't exactly what you were thinking though. It's more so just the angle.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like I said, basically, if we actually we can't actually enjoy Japanese style games because freaking of all this crazy ass censorship from all these games journalists.
Oh yeah, well, don't forget, don't let them shame you because these same journos who are crying about how, this and that game is sexist and misogynist are, spanking their tiny little 1-inch chode to bear sex. Like, if Seren Kagura was filled with, ugly ass bears and Abby, they would be praising it. They would praise
God,
it
no.
then.
I mean, basically, I'd rather friggin' take a beating with a brick stick about, enjoying, fan service seats type stuff. And like I said, basically, like I said, I freaking, I actually understand that, there's no shame in watching Aramanga Sensei. And, Saigiri is like, total waifu material. I totally get that they're Dark Blake, but you see, we can't actually it's like you said, their boos mean absolutely nothing to them. We know what makes them cheer.
Mm-hmm. Because again, it's like, at least what we're enjoying is hot, beautiful women. Meanwhile, you are spanking your tiny little chode to Abby, who looks so goddamn ugly. Like, and the other thing that I've heard is they use this word a lot. They throw it around. We want it to be realistic. We want people to look at it and feel like they are, seen or whatever. Like they're seen or represented. Like, here's the thing. Nobody in the world wants
Yellow
to
Killer.
see. Yeah, no one in the world wants to see some, ugly, disgusting thing, right? Like the only people who are crying about sexy women are the ones who look like some disgusting Mobius blob fish thing who is unwashed and has
Or
pronouns.
let's just call them what they are. Criggly Puffs.
They are, yeah, or Gorlock, Gorlock the Destroyer. Like, me am woman. By the way, I'm so glad that I'm white, because she only wants to date a black guy, which means, oh, Fire King, you better hide, man.
Yeah, hide your kids, man. Hide your kids.
I know.
Gorlock is after you. Me want you, boyfriend. Unga bunga.
Wait, what does this have to do with me, though?
Okay, Gorlock the Destroyer, this ugly potato-looking woman. It's like, I only date black guys.
But nope. I'm part black, so I say negatory on that.
Wait, really? But I thought you were just white because of how you look.
Actually, my biological dad is actually biracial.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Mr. A. You know what's beside you? The Wokies will not give two fucks about that. They'll just sit there and say you're white, and that's that. I mean, just like they'll look at, Fire King, just say he's black, even though, here's the thing, there's no white or black, because that's more just the umbrella term. Just like saying Asian or Mexican, that's an umbrella term. Because, there's Irish, there's, Scottish, European, German, Russian. Then there's, different places in Africa. It's not just one country. There's like, many other, countries in Africa where each individual is different than the next one. And you also got Jamaica. Like, it's just, there's a laundry list. But these clowns, they're going to be like, Africa's just one, thing. Like, how many
Actually,
countries?
there, Taylor, I'm actually a mixed bag. I'm actually Irish, Scottish, French Canadian, Norwegian, Scandinavian, African American, and Navajo Native American.
I'm Somalian Canadian.
Canadian, eh? And also, yes, we heard of the not Snow White. She hates the original because it just scared her or whatever. And here's the thing. Snow White, the original movie, put Disney on the map. Not just that, but Walt was a genius because you know how it looks? Some of that is makeup color. As in, he ran out of like, markers or whatever, so he had to improvise. And this man is a genius because he simply just used makeup color to color in any of the drawings. Oh hey, oh wait, hold on. I am God.
I remember Sonic ODST back in 2012.
The thing with the Sonic the Hedgehog EX, it's just like with all the other creepypastas. It's like, every time it's a game, right? It's the whole, oh, I got this game from the free market. It was free. The person selling it to me was just giving it to me, saying, "No, take it by all means." It didn't have the cover on it, but it said in, marker, the game's name. And as I played it, it seemed fine at first, until I heard weird noises. And as I played further, I seen hyper realistic blood and guts and the screaming of children in the background. It's like, this is the same plot as every other single frickin' video game creepypasta.
Yeah, no originality. I mean, basically, if you're gonna try making something original, try something new. Don't just be a carbon copy.
But then, like, I kind of jumping back to, Fierce real quick. The whole Snow White thing, she hated, she claimed that, the prince was a stalker when, fun fact, no, he wasn't. And also, apparently in the movie, because she is, queen, she's girl boss, she tells the prince, who was on his horse, to get the to get back and let her be the one to lead. Let her be. And it's like, first of all, bitch, this is this man's horse. Secondly, no. How about you get off your high horse and humble yourself? And the thing is, with this movie, they gave the Snow White quote unquote agency. They made her into a character. It's like you made her into some woke ass tokenized bullshit that's going to be completely and utterly forgotten by next year. Like, no one's talking about the Lion King anymore, right? No one's hell, no one has said anything about Lady and the Tramp, and that came out a few years ago.
By the way, Dio, are you familiar with this sound?
Yes, I'm familiar with the sound that every single creepypasta, video or game or whatever has to make.
Yeah, that scream really scared me. The scariest part of Sonic.exe was the you can't run level with Knuckles.
Yeah.
And the one thing I was scared of, the one thing I was scared of Luna Game 3 was the when Luna gets decapitated, her creepy face shows at the end after the game closes. That's what the thing that scared me the most in Luna Game 3.
Well, for me, like, I still remember the golden days, if you will, of the creepypasta and shit, because it's still hilarious. Because, again, some of them were good. Some of them were actually created by someone with actual talent. Like, Ben Drown, Laughing Jack was pretty good. And I will say the Jeff the Killer one was just absolutely horrendous, because all he really was at the end of the day was just some emo ass kid.
Yeah, true, but all I gotta say is this: basically, we need something new and creative, like like new creations. But no one's actually creating something. All they just care about is just destroying.
Well, Chief, I don't know if anyone's making new creepypastas. I mean, hell, I don't know if creepypasta is still relevant in 2023. But if so, then massive props to the people keeping it alive. I mean, I love how with Slender Man there are like many interpretations of the character. Like, he's got like a gay brother who's like a fashionista, I believe, and then you had like the dad Slender Man. Like, the creativity was just weird but fun at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and no one's actually ever told what Taylor just said.
Wait, what?
It turns out that Snow White setting was actually in 1812 Germany.
Oh, And yet, there you go. And not just that, but also Snow White gets her name because her skin is supposed to be, you guessed it, snow fucking white. But yet, these Wokies, they don't care about the actual lore or anything. They just want to jack off the ESG scores and try to be so, holier than thou while sitting on their high horse and breaking the poor thing's back with their fat asses. And it's like, I'm sorry, but no. This is stupid.
I cannot actually agree with you any more than I have to there, Geek Freak. But, people actually do need to get the hell off their high horses. Because it just kind of shows that, you're just willing to cut your own nose off just to spite other people.
Oh, well, here's what's funny, though. As
So
we
true.
know, as we know, the Blue Beetle is coming out. And what's funny is the, Latino, Hispanic people are all kind of like, I don't need this to validate my fucking existence. Like, you gotta remember, in Mexico, there are people, Mexican people love the fuck out of, Dragon Ball Z. And yet, Dragon Ball Z isn't Mexican. It's technicality Japanese, but even more technicality, they're aliens, but that's beside the point.
I made a video. I made a video about this a few days ago about like race replacement and race swapping. And if you haven't seen it, I mean, go and watch it. But I mean, that's exactly the point. I mean, the thing is, you don't need someone to look like you in order to relate to. I mean, I can relate to John Stewart or Static Shock or anybody as long as like they're like awesome and they've got good morals and all that sort of stuff. I mean, you can even relate to like bad guys on a certain level when you think yeah you understand where they're coming from, all that stuff, and it's absolutely freaking ridiculous. I mean, it's like Miles Morales all over again, if you ask me. I mean, the thing is, I've got no problem with I said this in my video saying I've got no problems with Miles Morales. But the thing is, I mean, come on, we're in the say again, we're in the woke era where they're like replacing replacing white people with POCs, and I mean, come on, you cannot tell me that's not a coincidence. I mean, come on, really, come on.
Oh no, it's not a coincidence because
Oh
they know
my
full well what
god!
they're doing.
Freaking what next? Documentary about Hitler cast as black and asexual as Hitler, maybe asexual in real life. Oh, what about actually having some like Hindi dude actually portraying Hitler and like some Indian dude actually freaking portraying Hitler in like this movie called Jojo Rabbit.
Well, here's what's funny though. Here's what's funny. So, they say changing skin is okay, it's necessary, blah blah blah, yakety smackety and all that. Okay, cool. So when is White Panther going to come out?
Oh god, that would actually freaking have people up in arms.
Oh yeah, because then it's like, oh wait, no, you can't do that because blah blah blah. But it's like, but you just said changing skin was a-okay. You can't sit there and just go back on your bullshit. Either you stick by your bullshit or you shut the fuck up and, just stop with the bullshit.
Oh, by the way, Dio, yeah, what I was talking about earlier, yeah, the face that scared me at the end, this is the one. Look.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scared me the most. Even the screeching.
Yeah, one thing
Yeah.
I will say though with the creepypasta, and hell, even Five Nights at Freddy's, I hate the goddamn screeching because, you're wearing headphones and, well, that's just painful as fuck.
Also, I've been freaking dealing with the constant influx of actually getting so much freaking hate from Konosuke again for some stupid ass reason.
Oh, hold on. And you know what? Fierce just brings out something. Yeah, race swapping is, yes, it is. It is racism. Because again, here's the thing. While it is understandable when they did it, like, back then, no one would really notice or whatever. Because the guy who played Kingpin in the first Daredevil movie That dude was fan-fucking-tastic. He owned that role. He was the man for the job. However, when we have a character like, what they're doing with, like, say, Birds of Prey, where Black Canary is race dropped with a black woman, and I'm sorry, but it's kind of like, why did you race drop this character with a black woman? Was it because of her name? Because if so, that says more about you. But I digress. That right there was an agenda. That was just like with Black Ariel, Black Little Mermaid. That's an agenda. There's a reason why you did it. And I'm glad that there's a lot of black people who are standing up saying, hey, this is not the win you think it is. This is bullshit. Give us something that is not a fucking hand-me-down. Because here's what it is at the end of the day. Take an action figure, spray paint the face and hand and whatever skin black, and then give it to someone. And say, hey,
Yeah,
this is, like, I just gave
Sorry.
you a shitty race swap.
Actually,
Mhm.
the thing is, when it comes to that, I mean, you'll have to make sure it's like really, really black, because apparently not you can't be like, a light brown or a nice little, between
Yo,
the two.
Dante!
You know what they're like, colorism. They're always saying.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, like I think it was like Lilo and Stitch or something. I can't remember
Yes,
which one it was.
Yeah, Leo and Stitch. I think I
and
know what you're
Dio.
talking about.
Yeah, Dio. Also, I think you've heard the sound effect when I showed it, but on stream. But yeah, I'm gonna play it again. Just listen, because that part actually scared me the most in Luna Game 3.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I hate
Again, that
Rangers.
was kind of, terrifying. But though, like, no, it's absolutely weak, and it's like, why are you doing this? Why are you giving black people these fucking hand-me-downs? Just like with us fucking queer motherfuckers. Why the hell are you giving us this 1 second, diversity or a representation only to edit out? Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't give two fucks about bisexual Superboy. He looks like a bitch. He is a bitch. And if this is what you have to offer us, give us the straight characters again. Give us back the
Yes.
straight, cool fucking characters. Because you look at Batman, you look at Superman, the old school, the original. Look how cool they were. How even the campy Batman was still cooler than this bullshit that they got now, where it's like, so I am gay,
Ooh.
and that's my personality.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds right.
And what's funny, here's something else I thought there. I can laugh at 1920s, 1930s, mockery of the LGBT, where it was a silly gay goose, like in Cock Robin, where you had the sparrow who was super gay, and it was super obvious. Like, I can laugh at that. What I can't laugh at is you, the Twitter freaks, the wokies, giving us this fucking sexuality swapped character and making them the silly goose, which is supposed to be phobia, and expect us to like it. Like, no. No.
To be fair, I mean, there was a character who acted that way, and he was in in South Park. I think he was called Big Gay Al. I mean, despite despite the way he was acting, I mean, you couldn't help but love him,
I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah.
With South Park, again, I'm bisexual, so I got the right pass, whatever, to say this. He gets the pass because this is a parody. South Park is a parody. It's supposed to go, ha ha, look at the exaggerated character. But though we're talking about these wokies who are making these queer characters that are super gay, and we're supposed to take them seriously. It's like you're just giving us the homophobia. You're giving us the stereotype.
Yeah, exactly. Where the hell did these people get off of anyway? I mean, seriously. And that's just the thing. These people just don't know where the line is. They keep crossing lines in the sand that we keep putting down, but no one's actually freaking reprimanding those types of people.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mr. Anime, I have a story to share real quick before back then. I do have a story I want to share with you. Yeah, I was scared of a lot of screamers back in 2010, like the Scary Maze game, but even like the ghost. And in 2012, like I saw the ghost car commercial, and the one thing that I didn't want to watch the most back in 2012 was the one I find the most scary, like the ballerina girl dancing. And look.
Yeah. Basically, let me just say this. Did you know that the freaking the scary ghostly car commercial, that was actually a coffee commercial. It was for a German coffee called Kaffee.
Guys, now hear me out. Hear me out. Bash. But first of all, Fierce, what you said with the Nick Fury and King, yeah, I agree. Like, Samuel L. Jackson as Kingpin is damn good. Like,
Actually, I thought Michael Clark Duncan was the late great, like Michael Clark Duncan was Kingpin, and Samuel L. Jackson was actually Nick Fury.
Yes. Those characters are damn good, and they make it look great. Meanwhile, the Wokies are just race swap for the sake of swapping, and it means nothing. But let's talk about the Blue Beetle for a moment. I was kind of interested in the movie because the CGI did look good, but as soon as you say Batman is a fascist, then you just lose me. Not only that, but apparently it's going to have this whole bullshit of the coming to America thing was like it's like the immigrants coming to America, which they try to play it as if it's original. It's like there's literally every 1970s and 80s movie. Hell, was an American Tail. It's literally just that, but the rats are Jewish. Wait, they were Jewish, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. I remember the father had an accent, but I didn't know what accent was supposed to be. But also, homosexuals exist over time. Yeah, there you go. We fucking existed since goddamn hell. The ancient Greeks had fucking gay sex because they believed there was nothing more manlier than two guys, rubbing elbows and doing gay butt stuff. And yet these assholes.
Also, another thing, freaking homosexuality was condoned during the Edo period of Japan.
But now these assholes will sit there and say it's completely new or whatever.
Yeah. By the way, Mr. Anime, yeah. One more thing I do want to share. Yeah, this part also scared me the most. Just listen, like the one scream that I really feared the most.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But though, like, I'm glad that I'm on Twitter right now. I'm watching some. But so the Monkey King is out, alright? And the reason why I'm bringing this up because it kind of correlates with the gay thing. So there's the villain who is the the Dragon King, the bad guy. He lives in the sea, and he basically inflates himself with water. He's going for the attack, so he, sucks in all the ocean water and becomes this giant, fat behemoth. And his body's jiggly, which props to the animation, the animators there. He did a great job and all, but what really annoys me is looking at the comment section where you got these people, and again, I fucking can't stand them, where they say, "Oh my god, since the voice actor is openly gay, that means the dragon is a fat gay guy. OMG!" Like, no, he's not gay. You fucking idiot. He has nothing to do with queer culture.
You're right about that one. Yep.
And
yeah.
And what makes it even more fucking annoying. Also, I have not seen Max and Ruby, Fire King. But
Actually,
no,
it's Max and Ruby 0004. It's a creepypasta. I forgot it, but I forgot to mention that, but I didn't think about that.
oh, but no. It's just absolutely disgusting with how they have to make everything about the gay. Everything has to be the gay. Meanwhile, you got queer motherfuckers such as myself who are like, hey, I just want to live, exist, and not parade my fucking sexuality because first off, it's no one's goddamn business, what my sexuality is. As a matter of fact, my sexuality is like at the back burner of my overall personality. Like it's right next to my favorite, ice cream or whatever. It's not even something that's worth mentioning. It's at the back. But to these clowns, their sexuality is at the front, on their shoulder, on display, where they have to wear the pride crap. They have to talk about pride crap. And it's just like, holy fucking shit, you never stop being gay?
Yeah, I just want to freaking take a rolling pin and just like cartoon style, like bonk. Seriously, will you actually ever give that a freaking rest?
Yeah, because they have no personality outside of being the gay. They are nothing more but the gay. And it's like they want you to know or else.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. But I just actually kind of actually say that people really need to learn to actually open up to other anime besides shonen, because this whole freaking shonen / seasonal shit, that's really starting to get old really fast.
Wait, what's getting old? Wait, what did you say again?
I was just bitching about how people are always actually so freaking caught up on like freaking all the seasonal / shonen anime, like it's like God's greatest gift to mankind. There's other anime
No. Wait, actually,
besides.
you said people like people wait, hold on. You said people think that shonen is the only anime they get into. Wait, did you say that? What?
Yeah, they
People
made
are
that.
Okay, there's actually one particular quote. I mean, there's one particular tweet that here on X where someone was actually saying, like, if you're a bad person if you actually watch like Boku no Pico, Euphoria, freaking Kiss Sis, or Redo of Healer.
Oh, I've heard of Euphoria actually. Yeah, a former friend of mine even hated it because of the fetishes there, like the really disgusting ones. I'm not going to mention.
Yeah,
Well,
for me, I think it's actually pretty interesting, but I don't really say I got my. I mean, it's kind of a mixed bag for me. Some of the parts
Yeah,
I just
Euphoria has. Sorry, you can go ahead. Well, actually, okay, I'll go ahead then. Euphoria has really weird hentai plots. Like it has like it has like really gruesome parts in it. Like the hentai is just fucking gruesome. Like, yeah, I think I talked about it in my server one time and with a former friend of mine before, and he hated it.
well, like,
But
again,
all I gotta say is freaking personal opinion. Hey, you guys are okay to disagree with me. I don't care. This is my personal hill I'm willing to die on. I usually think that we need more anime like Redo of Healer.
yes, we do. Not just that, but what's funny is they never complain about when it's their thing, as in, it can be the most disgusting, disturbing shit on the face of the planet, but if it has the right politics, they will, turn a blind eye, like, yes, this is brave and bold. But if Japan does the same thing, and all of a sudden, this is sexist, this is misogynist, this is racist, this is whatever. I mean, hell,
But
these idiots made Q-Force, for God's sakes, thinking that this was a good show to show
God,
everybody.
what the
And
fuck is wrong with people? Because all I gotta say is this. Also, let's not forget that freaking Radio Healer is actually popular with women.
Not just that, but I also love. I forgot who it was. The author. It's the latest anime where the main character saves a dwarf girl who was a slave. And what's funny is the author snapped back saying, "No, I do not support slavery, and this is a work
Oh, you
of
mean Mashoku
fiction."
Tensei?
Yeah, there you go, there you go. And it's like, yeah, this is a work of fiction. Stop treating it as if, whatever the author writes, it's, reflecting what he believes. Like, no. Like, you might as well say, like, Grand Theft Auto supports, McDonald's fat paying and killing prostitutes. Like, no, it doesn't. It's a game where you have the option to do that.
Yeah, basically, no one's actually holding a gun to your head and actually telling you to do it. Basically, that's your own volition. That's why we like to play video games. We just want escapism. We don't want, realistic graphics and shit. We don't want to actually sit through freaking, so many cutscenes and have very little gameplay. If you're going to actually make a movie, make a freaking movie. Don't actually just, give us, 80%, cinematics and only 20% gameplay.
What makes it even more hilarious is they will sit there and complain about Persona and any other game like Final Fantasy that does it, but yet they will praise their own games for having cinema. It's like it's literally the same thing. You're only saying boo Japan because you're a xenophobe.
No, they're actually Nippon phobes because that's exclusively for or Nihongo phobes because that's exclusively for Japanese people.
I mean, either way, they're disgusting. They're absolutely gross.
Yeah, because they're actually racist scumbags.
And again, Baldur's Gate was a way to see it because you have these clowns who, are saying it's so great, it's unapologetically horny. Oh my god, I love it. Ooh woo, all that shit. But Japan has a game where there's a jiggle jiggle, and all of a sudden, this is sexist, misogynistic, and it's like, but it's literally the same thing. The only difference is the anime woman is hotter than this ugly, disgusting Shamu behemoth thing.
Exactly. So, you know what I say? People like that really just need to learn to actually step the fuck off the gas and actually let, anime fans and, those who actually want to enjoy, the sexy women and all that stuff, let them enjoy it. We don't actually go judge it, you for what you like. So it should be fair that they shouldn't actually be judging us for what we like.
Oh, what makes it more hilarious too is, and Rev has already made this into a meme, but your likes are public. Every time someone complains about a busty anime babe, these clowns sit there and go, we don't like this. Meanwhile, their likes are fucking furry diaper inflation.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't even get me started on that because, God forbid, that is just absolutely disgusting.
But I didn't know you started streaming an hour ago.
Yeah, my bad. It's just that basically, it's just been the four of us, ever since. So,
yeah. So, anyways, you heard what happened. I kind of raised the alarm because a lot of people warning about the lockdowns are coming back, and we're getting tired of this. We can't afford that, and we can't afford to get harassed again on social media.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah, it's just clowns being clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't even get me started on the freaking body counts and actually freaking, banning our friends for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, I just want to read two comments, and the Dark Plague says, I played Sonic.exe years ago, but yeah, Dark Plague, I didn't really play Sonic.exe. I just saw Markiplier, PewDiePie, and a bunch of other YouTubers playing it, and also another comment I want to show is, yeah, Taylor, I've also seen Max and Ruby 0004. I've also seen that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
The screeching part scared me the most, but yeah, carry on, guys, carry on.
All right, and not just only that, they just want to bring back all the stuff. everybody got tired of the mandates and the lockdowns because this is why this country's trying. They try and make this country go to crap. To be honest.
Yeah, it's not no, the Wokies aren't fucking helping with that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically, I actually had to freaking scratch and claw my way back to actually getting jobs again because, God forbid, I just actually couldn't bear freaking living on, like, freaking government checks that, sooner or later are
And-
going to freaking dry up.
Well, that's because you're a man and you respect having a job. The issue with the youth, especially the liberals, is first of all, they're not men. They're children. They're pretending to be adults. That's why they then want us to talk about politics. See, we know politics. We understand how the world works and stuff. These clowns are like, there's a gajillion genders and you need to respect my non-binary, blah, blah, blah. No.
Yeah.
You're a child. You're an infant. You
That's
are on the
true.
same level as any other little baby who is trying to pretend to be a grown up.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just actually had a Rule 34 thought of actually having a freaking Don and Passion Lip actually having a session with one another.
I
But anyways,
I usually think of like Don as like like an incarnation of Passion Lip.
technically Don's supposed to be based on all the soccer faces.
yeah.
Sorry, I accidentally refreshed the page. I didn't mean to. My pinky finger accidentally touched the refresh page by accident.
All right then. So, and besides the points, I didn't stream for a couple of days because this so-called Troon, I could say, he's basically ruining my stream, saying, "Oh, take Hertz, jump on the train, all this stuff." Like he wants to destroy my stream like that. So I put him into a trap, and I got his IP address, so I know where he lives now. But the point is, don't know exactly, but it says Melbourne, Australia.
Australia, the land down under, where everything's
Yeah,
trying to
exactly.
kill you.
Also, another thing,
And
freaking
that country that has like the biggest spiders there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Huntsman spiders, I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
the huntsman
point
spider.
is,
Yeah.
the point is this.
No, they're called the fuck this shit, I'm out of here spiders.
Yeah.
You get the name by whenever you see them, you say, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad I don't live in Australia though.
Yeah. And the
No
thing is,
No offense to all the Aussies out there.
this guy, I tell you, he's been really gone mentally insane, and he's been spamming a lot of Nazi stuff, saying the gamer word on my stream. You know the whole stuff.
Okay, hear me out. Is the gamer word supposed to be someone saying the N word?
Yeah.
Okay, like I keep hearing that shit, and it's like, okay, what the fuck is the goddamn gamer word? Like, okay, thank you. Now I finally know what the fuck the gamer word is. Like, I figured it was the N word, but I wasn't sure because it's like,
Yeah.
why not just say, the N word? I mean, not say
And
the
even
N
though,
word.
since I kind of got him trapped in the fake Discord server, and I seen he's been posting Nazi stuff, also some fanboy crap, and also he's spamming of pictures of Rimuru, like his old pictures, including his family pictures.
Oh man, he's doxing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate doxers.
But point is, I need to get rid of that freaking Troon who's been ruining my stream, so that's the problem.
Yeah,
He's been
in
like
fact,
making multiple
freaking-
accounts.
Let's ow. God damn it, I bit my tongue.
Oh, I say?
Oh, you
Well,
okay?
what I was about to say was before I bit my tongue was I was actually getting sick and tired of freaking Konosuke actually harassing me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you okay, by the way?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, he keeps telling me to actually freaking, join his damn Discord server. And I just keep telling him no. He won't take no for an answer.
Oh, I was
So-
actually referring that you bit your tongue, by the way. But yeah, but I was just making sure you're okay.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what's funny?
fine.
You know what's funny is if you were a woman, you could
And-
press for harassment.
And the point is about this Troon. He's also got involved with this whole stupid Vic drama, which he enabled Kim to he's sending a lot of screenshots to her and trying to do is cause more damage. To be honest, you know that so-called Weeb L situation.
Ah.
Uh,
And I
Okay,
know-
yeah, I still gotta freaking try doing a cover. I mean, I should totally try freaking, doing a review for this sometime.
Oh
Who's
yeah,
video?
wait, lolies.
Oh. Okay. I think I've seen that on your. Oh wait, Mr. Anime. I've seen that on your community page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, I'm planning on doing this sometime, so that way, I can really start pissing some people off.
Yeah.
well, remember,
Especially-
whenever you support something lewd and raunchy like Subverse, you're pissing off some morbidly obese neckbeard with pronouns who thinks
Yeah.
that they're some non-binary chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in fact, I bet you that it could actually freaking drive Brandon nuts just as
Yeah.
much, And I know that freaking Brandon's probably freaking hate watching me because he's actually freaking, taking a couple of my streams. He's taken like one of my streams and then had to freaking clip it out of fucking context.
Yeah. And the thing is, he doesn't even look at everything. He had like a bit of a short attention span, which is an issue, and we know how short attention spans kind of ruins people's image.
It really has been a
Oh,
long time since I
God.
watched TV
Oh
shows.
god, freaking Iki Tozen. Oh man. It's such a shame that Iki Tozen the company behind Iki Tozen actually went bankrupt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen the anime. I've seen 2 seasons, but yeah, I gotta catch up to season 3, which is Great Guardians, I think. But I have not watched Iki Tosen for a while.
Yeah, and also if I ever plan on actually freaking doing like etchy anime reviews, I should probably wear my freaking Hot Higa hoodie. Just as
Oh
like
my
a
god.
Yes, you
By the way,
should.
Ryomo Shime's best girl in my opinion. I love
Yeah.
Ryomo.
But anyways, I need to cut down my spending on on getting Pokemon cards a lot because I need to save up for another body pill cover and other stuff. Yeah.
Oh baby. You guys
'Cause-
actually kind of freaking made me do this, so
But even though, like I say, one of my haters keep saying, "Oh, I'm an obsessive Cleo a lot." So what? I also like Ganyu as well.
Put on the sweater, Mr. Anime! Put on the sweater!
Not just that, but what business is it of his, what you or anyone for that matter is into?
Yeah, it's true. The point is, here's the thing. It's like, do I really care? And even though the stalker who's been going after Ministry of Taco, you and others, to be honest, she doesn't know to care. It's not her business to care about what you guys do and what you spend, or what, I don't know what's going on, to be honest.
Yeah, also, just a little FYI, this face right here, this is actually a femboy.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
you didn't know that?
Femboys go. I'm sorry, I had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually learned that one from Hero Hey, though.
I for one enjoy.
You know something, guys? I feel like I should really talk about this, but yeah, I think I really got to get into is like getting into more black metal since I've listened to a few songs from Mayhem Dark Throne. So yeah, I think I really need to listen to more black metal music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get into more black metal.
Oh yeah. Dio, if you want to deal with this person, like I got him in the trap Discord server, so you could basically screw him around if you want.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, I've got something to say.
Penis.
Go ahead, Freak.
Okay. Who here knows Dragon Ball? Was that Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah,
I do. I watched some
I
videos.
watched more episodes because basically, I
No.
freaking support Team 4-Star.
Hey,
Well,
Vegeta.
Well,
Hey,
listen.
Vegeta.
Did you guys see the end of Totally Not Mark's review on his review on the Cell games at the end of the video?
No, I haven't.
It said at the end of that video, it says Team 4-Star is coming back.
No
Kinda.
way.
I'm not
Oh,
lying.
hold on, hold
Go
on,
and check.
hold
Go and
on.
check. Go and check for
Now,
yourself.
when was this? When was this? Like, did you watch an old video or?
Hold on. I'll get it for you. Totally not Mark.
Monster? Broly's not a monster. Broly is a genuine demon?
demon?
That-
Freak?
The
The
devil.
devil. Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
Okay, guys. Okay,
Hold on.
guys. Speaking of Bridge, right?
Oh,
Here it is.
Hey, Vegeta. Hey, Vegeta. Oh,
Here it
there
is.
yet? Oh, there yet? Oh, there yet, Vegeta?
Oh God. I gotta freaking pull it up because we gotta see this. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Remember, it's at the end of the video. Okay.
All right, guys. Speaking of Bridge, we all you know about they already have Dragon Ball AI, basically AI generated Dragon Ball. You've seen those streams.
Okay, I'm pulling it up. I'm gonna pull it up right now. So present, share screen, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Review. All right.
Yeah. I stopped caring about Team 4-Star over this stupid drama.
Yeah, Prince Vegeta though. That YouTuber Prince Vegeta, I kept watching that.
That has to be a meme. Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool. Someone should make memes about that. Remember, it's at the end of near the end of the video, so around
Yeah.
like 2 minutes, 13. No, I say 2 hours, 13 minutes, somewhere around there.
Oh, I just saw Raditz.
God. Sorry.
Hold on. I'm trying to get it freaking fixed up, but apparently, God forbid, it's freaking taking forever.
Yeah.
Speaking of, if we're talking about Team 4-Star Abridged, what about Bleach Abridged? Or Akame Kill Abridged?
Yeah, unfortunately, let me just put it like this. Basically, any anime worth its salt these days definitely deserves to actually, friggin' have something to actually make fun of,
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing I miss though, is like all the freaking anime on crack segments. Where they'd actually take like anime scenes and then just have it dubbed over something weird. And also, I heard that one of the VTubers called Takahata 101. He's actually part of Team 4-Star.
Oh.
Nice.
I saw a video of Sean Shammel's opinion on Team 4-Star.
I don't care about Sean Schemmel. He can't even hold a candle to Curry Morrow.
Oh yeah, what I'm referring to is like his opinion on Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Like I said, I don't care about Sean Schemmel because he's actually not the more. He couldn't even hold a freaking candle to either like Kirby Morrow or the other freaking person that played Goku.
Yeah, it's kind of lagging right now. The video, it's better to watch it later if we have the
I
time.
kind of like the dub of Dragon Ball Z sometimes, or most of the time, but I actually like the dub. Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's better to watch it later than just.
In fact, I've also been freaking getting back into listening to Insane Clown Posse.
Oh my god, really?
Wait, hold on. You like? I mean, I'm not a fan, but my bestie, she's a juggerette.
Ooh. Yeah, basically, I actually really like. I mean, I haven't actually listened to freaking ICP since I was actually in Job Corps.
Yeah. Besides the point, like, you've seen a lot of the situation that the AIs are doing better than the abridgers, to be honest. Because, like, if you look at Dragon Ball AI, they talk about random stuff, like, they have Broly talking about weed-infused snacks. Yeah,
I like Solin's freaking name for Sean Schemmel. Sean Shameful.
Nice. He deserves it.
Yeah, Sean
Oh,
Sherrill,
yeah.
like, I tell you, he doesn't deserve my money to get his autograph, to be honest.
No,
Especially Chris
especially-
Sabat too.
Yeah, especially with that whole little bullshit of, I am the best voice for Goku, and if you say otherwise, you're a piece of shit or what. Like, dude, humble yourself, okay? Humble yourself.
Yeah.
I've seen like a video of I've seen a clip on Twitter or called X that a Vic Mignogna fan actually confronted Chris Sabat on a convention. He actually confronted Chris Sabat.
Good. As you should.
Yeah.
I like the
But yeah,
Ocean
but yeah,
Dome.
But yeah, the one guy that made the video actually gave us a really good advice. Just go to a convention and have fun. Just don't go to a convention just to start fights, even if it's somebody
Yeah.
you don't like or a controversial person.
Yeah, and that's the point that what happened a year ago. This person who kind of harassed me in the con, she doesn't even learn to just enjoy the con instead of like harassing me or causing problems, you know.
Oh yeah, and
Shiny?
also, I just really wanted to actually freaking just create something really interesting. Like that's why I decided to actually write my own comics.
Okay, what'd you say, Fire King?
I was gonna say, I feel like you really need a hug. You really need a good bear hug.
Yeah.
Man, let's not talk about bears right now.
Yeah, we can't
Because I don't
stop
want to
mentioning
actually think about freaking the scene from
Baldur's
freaking
Gate.
Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
Cause can we start talking about that? Cause we don't want to hear it. We all know about it.
I'm saying
Okay,
hug. I'm
hold
sorry.
on.
I was saying hug.
And besides, this my Ahegao Hetty isn't the only thing that I have of Ahegao.
All right.
Nice.
Besides,
I also have an Ahegao T-shirt.
I'm gonna say this: these people need to realize. Look, if they talk shit on in real life, it's not a convention. It's not a fucking school, to be honest. Just
Yeah.
saying. Sorry, I cursed out because like they think everything. Because the reason is they graduate out of high school. They don't
It is
know
a place
real
to have fun.
Thanks
Yeah,
to do cocaine.
and people can be edgy on cons. So the point is, what would you want to tell a con staff if they say something edgy, which is stupid?
Yeah.
If
Which,
people,
by the way,
I'm saying, if people say offensive stuff which is harmless, they should just
Hate this
ignore or shrug
fucking
it off.
Wi-Fi.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I hear ya.
And the point is with cons now these days, these people need to realize, look, do they care about the people who just having fun, or do they care about these whiny idiots who just don't want to handle the pressure?
Exactly. It's like, what the hell? Are you actually just so dense to actually just go after someone that you don't like and try to actually ruin their lives and try to ruin the fun for everyone else?
Yeah, and the point is, she thinks I'm causing the drama. No, she's the one causing the drama because, look, I just want to have fun.
Exactly. But people don't understand that. They don't actually see the shit that we try to actually help ourselves with.
Yeah.
Yeah, by my response to my own Wi-Fi fucking me up, I just want to say, I will personally blow my fucking load down your goddamn neck.
Yeah. And
I
honestly,
got that from Mad Mario.
yeah, honestly, if we know about the whole situation with cons lately, if like they need to stop being. Here's the situation. Like I stopped coming back to 2 cons at this time. Like I never come back to Long Island Retro Gaming Expo because of they're too afraid of these female cosplayers who are basically wokies in disguise, ruin my chance of career, in the content industry, and I couldn't go back to that library con because the thing is, basically, the staff were just being cowards.
People are literally just trying to hunt you down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, guys, I'm probably going to call it good here. So why don't we get our final goodbyes out of the way?
well, let me go first.
All right, can I go second? Can I go second?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right. First and foremost, there's one thing that everyone needs to know. If there's one thing you take from this is this. These clowns, the best way to get them, the best way to defeat them is to know your own value.
Yeah.
Be a man or a woman, especially a woman. Knowing your own value will destroy these clowns because you don't need, once you know your self-worth, you don't need a little cartoon or a little comic book or a little drawing or whatever to
Yeah.
validate your existence. You know your existence. You know your self-worth.
True.
Don't let these clowns be the ones to sit there and tell you that your worth is in this little cartoon character here.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, let your desires burn brightly.
Amen to that.
Yep.
Anyway, Fire King, you wanted to go next?
Yes, I wanted to
Me?
go second. Mhm.
Okay.
Thank you guys for having me aboard. It's been a pleasure, and I'm glad I got to be on the stream. And yes, I'm very grateful for all of your support. And thank you guys for listening to what I have to say. And yes, now make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Parking X, and make sure to be nice. Make sure to be nice. Otherwise, you'll get chained up by Ghost Rider. And be well and support rock and metal. And by the way, yes, that's my new outro instead of death metal. So
Yeah.
make sure to support both rock and metal, even black metal too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye bye,
Anyway.
guys.
All
All right,
right.
I'll go
So,
next. Well, excuse me. All right. It's good to be back, everybody. And you know what? I got so sick and tired of these like wokey SJW clowns. I decided to start fighting back with videos and all that stuff. And in recently, I have made a few videos with the race swapping one and other videos saying that, oh, I'm going to be fighting against the wokies and all that stuff. And this is exactly what we should do. And what we need to do, like as a community, all communities, all geek communities, Godzilla, comic books, manga, all that sort of stuff. We all need to band together and say, okay, listen, we don't want any of this in our geekdoms and all that stuff. So you can either keep it at the door and come in and just enjoy yourselves, and we can be together and we can just enjoy ourselves. But if you're gonna bring in that crap, you're not welcome in here. And this is what we need to do. And I'm gonna say this one last thing. We are not going to take any of your crap anymore. Okay, we're not going to take anything. Well, how do I say this? We're sick and tired of you. We don't want you in our geekdoms if you're going to bring that crap in here. So we're fighting back, and from what I've seen, you're failing. So either change your ways, or if you want to fight, bring it on. That's what I say. So I'm Freaky. Peace out. Love you all. Take care. Okay. Woo.
all right.
Yeah. I had to agree with Freaky a lot, with all the situation, but besides the point, look, if you gotta respect people's spaces, look, don't try to do ruin my streams if you're on my gaming channel or my personal channel, because I want to be doing stuff in peace instead of, doing the stuff. Remember, my channels, my rules, it's like my house, my rules situation, If they don't want to listen to the rules, they should just basically leave or ignore me and just don't go into my streams if they don't want to cause a problem, this is why I'm getting tired of this situation of these people wanting to try and ruin my life. And the thing is, look, they need to learn one thing: if you don't like the person, ignore them or block the person. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's all I'm gonna say. That look, I want to get back into streaming very soon, but I need to take care of this stupid troll first before he's gonna cause more problems. Anyways, if I try to stream again.
Yeah. Anyway, guys,
All right.
thank you all for coming. And as always, just remember these 4 things: respect the licensed fan service, enjoy your fandoms, embrace your degeneracy, as long as it's legal, doesn't hurt anyone else. Anime is freedom. Until next time, guys, I'm Mr. Enemy 343. God, anime, mecha, beat to the waifu, fucking speed.
And don't forget to work hard and get good.
Exactly, my friend.
Yep.